Yo guys, it's Theo. Welcome. Today we are talking about the top 5 worst guns in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, we're going to be rating the worst guns in the game based off many factors, just on how well they're used in the game to go smoothly and efficiently through the rounds. But before we get started, I do want to talk about my Twitch. I have been streaming a lot on Twitch recently, including Zombies and other games, so definitely check it out. There's stuff for everyone. It's twitch.tv/BigBodTodd. The link will be in the description. So, without further ado, let's get into this list. Okay, so coming in at number 5, we have the Gorgan. The Gorgan is an LMG. It has, I think, 50 rounds per magazine. So a lot of bullets. Unfortunately, it shoots slowly, especially for an LMG. It shoots pretty slowly. You can see the background. It's quite slow. The reload is very slow, which is why it's not great for high rounding, unless you have speed pull-up, which obviously is very helpful, but you can see here I'm reloading and it's taking a long time. You have to keep moving. So if you are able to pack punch it, which not all maps do, that does help a lot, and at that point it can be useful for just camping in corners. It's not really good for training, but so that's why I'm putting it at number 5. Slow reload, slow rate of fire, and that's about it.
Just what we needed, although some vodka would be nice.
Okay, so coming in at number 4, we have the XM53. This is a rocket launcher. It has 1 rocket per mag, and then you reload. It's the decent rate of fire. The reload is not too bad, but again, it only has 1 rocket before you have to reload. The damage is nice, and especially if you pack a punch, and it can be useful for training. Especially on bigger maps. Obviously in the background I'm playing on Nocturne and Toten, so you can't train super well on that map. But if you are able to train, it can be useful for that. But there are much better guns to train with, like the Wunderwaffe, a ray gun, a lot of different guns. So this gun is honestly kind of useless. But yeah, so, and plus, one of the most important things in my opinion is it can't be customized. It is available for, like, in the customization screen. It is one of the weapons there, but you can only put camos. You can't put any, like, fast mags or a stock or anything like that. So for those reasons, it comes in at number 4. Now for number 3, we have a sniper. We have the SVG-100. In my opinion, this is easily the worst sniper. Most of the snipers are actually decent, especially for the first 10 rounds, because they do lots of damage. Now the SVG-100, on the other hand, does have great damage still, but the rate of fire is incredibly slow. You have to cock the gun back between each shot, so slow rate of fire. The reload is decent, but that's not a big issue with snipers. Now fortunately it can be customized, so you can put smaller and less zoomed in scopes than the default one, because the default is very zoomed in, which is not great for zombies because it's kind of useless. You don't have to zoom in a ton, so fortunately you can put custom scopes on, which is very nice. But honestly, if you're going to use a sniper, you should definitely be using the Locust or the Draken instead of this gun, because the rate of fire, honestly, is just horrible. So for that reason, we have this gun at number 3. And with the number 2 spot, I have to go with the FARRO. The FARRO is a 4-round burst SMG. It has 40 bullets per magazine, which is pretty good, but the damage is horrible. Low damage. Reload is fine. There's really not too much to say about it. The damage is just so low that it's really useless past rounds 6 or 7. Honestly, it's very difficult to use. Now, obviously, I'm using this on round 24, and it's on Shino Numa, so there's no Pack-a-Punch unless you're using Mega Gobblegums, which makes it crazy difficult. And as you can see, it takes like 12, 16 bullets, 3 or 4 bursts. Unfortunately, the rate of fire is fast. You can see I'm shooting a 4-round burst very often, but still, the damage is so low. It's very, very difficult to use. Second worst gun in the game, in my opinion. So, yeah.
That warrants a drink!
Now, before we get to number 1, we do have an honorable mention.
Let us drink to this
And to be
perfect
honest,
machine.
before I started recording and getting clips for the background, I had this as number 1 on the list. I had it as the worst gun in the game. But using it, I realized it is much better than I thought. And it is the MX Garrett. Now this gun, I thought it was the worst because the damage for body shots is so low. It's about the same as the Shiba. And the rate of fire is decent. There's only 8 bullets per clip. But the worst thing, in my opinion, was you could not reload in the middle of a clip. You had to completely use the clip before you could reload. So if you had like 4 bullets left, you can't reload until all of them are gone. To me, that was just incredibly annoying, and I think that's why I hated it so much. But the reason, when I was playing and getting this clip that you're seeing, I realized it was much better than I thought because of the headshot multiplier. As you can see, it's one-shotting right now on round 9, which is pretty decent. On round 9, it's still getting one-shot headshots, and I'm pretty sure it keeps getting those one-shots up until round 15 or something crazy. I don't know the exact statistic, but it's really nice. The rate of fire is also pretty good. So for those reasons, I moved it to a honorable mention instead of somewhere on this list. Now, another great thing about this gun that I realized is when you pack-a-punch it, it goes from 8 bullets per clip to 30. That's crazy. That's almost 4 times as many bullets. So for those reasons, I put it to the honorable mention spot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the number 1 spot. And I'm sure many of you have guessed it by now. But in my opinion, the worst gun in Black Ops 3 Zombies is the Shiba. Many people hate this gun. A lot of people strongly dislike it. They think it's very bad, and honestly, it is. Body shot damage, so low. By round, I think 5 or 6, it takes almost a full magazine to get a kill. Unless you're only getting headshots, but the headshot multiplier is not that great, not nearly as good as the MX Garrett. It's probably like, I think 1.25 or something. So you're getting one-shot headshots until like round 7 or 8 or something. It's just not that good. The reload is mediocre. The rate of fire also mediocre, but the damage is just so low that it's so hard to use. You can pack-a-punch this gun. I don't know why you would ever want to, but you can. It doesn't make it that much better. The damage increases a little. The mag size, I think, doubles, which is standard. It's just really not that good of a gun. And most people, they think it's the worst. And I didn't want to be cliche and put it as the worst. Like, when I started to film this video, I was going to put the MX Garrett and put the Shiba's number 2. But honestly, using the MX Garrett, I just realized that this gun is just so much worse. So for those reasons, I had to put it at number 1. It's just the worst gun. Now, it is available for customization in the setting or the menu of the game, which is nice. So you can get fast mags, stuff to slightly increase it, but honestly, it's just not that good. So for that reason, it's number 1. So guys, that is going to end the video. The list is done. Guys, make sure you go to the comments and let me know whether you agree or disagree with this list. Because I've seen many different lists from many YouTubers or content creators of differences and lots of similarities in my list and theirs. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Definitely go follow me on Twitch. The link is in the description. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.